Hi there, this video is intended for adults who like to craft.
Okay, now with the tag. So this is my sewing basket. This is the way it looks. But inside my sewing basket, I have another sewing basket. This one is all patchwork and it's very old. It was made by my grandmother. So it's got a little button there and it's just adorable. And it's messy on the inside, but I have some zipper flowers that I made and pieces of blue jean that I want to use and something, and then a cool pocket off a pair of pants that I had. Some ribbons. And then this is a book that I was thinking Felicia might like to get one. It's called Embroidering Crazy Quilt Stitches. And, you know, ever since the 70s, I was stitching, well, 70s, 50s, maybe my aunts probably taught me. But when I was in college, I would, and I didn't have this book then, but I would do all these stitches on, I had an old shirt, I think it was like one of those blue work shirts, and I had just done all kinds of stitches on it. So this is really a fun way to, you know, do some hand stitching. The theme this week is hearts. And this is my bag of some hearts. I have lots of hearts. I even have these. I even have more of these. I might put some of those on those tea bags too. So here's the tag. This red is from my last journal, from the spine of my last journal. And I thought I could use some of this on here. And I do want to have some frayed edges because we love frayed edges, don't we? All right, so I'm going to snip it here. If these scissors work on this, yeah, okay. And then tear, if it'll tear. You know, one direction always tears. Salvage edge, or I forget which edge it is, it tears better. Well, I can just fray it. Boy, I did a lot of this in the 60s on blue jean. Your blue jean shorts could not have fringe on them. That was just unacceptable. They had to have fringe. There we go. I think I like that. Yeah, I'm not liking this down here or this up there. But that might be a good place to sew some lace or something onto it. Okay. So we're done with that piece. And where are those other pieces? Oh, here they are. All right, so now I have to decide. Anne's look so patriotic. It was very, very beautiful. And what a good week to do something patriotic. I even have this one. So if I want to make the heart out of this, maybe I'll make 2 hearts and make one back the other. Okay, so let's see. Make this into a heart. It's big, but that's all right. And maybe some blue behind it. Some blue stripes, maybe. I really want some blue on here at this red. Besides this blue, just kind of outline it a little bit. Well, you know what? I can fix this and make the other heart a little smaller. So that, and then I gotta make this one so that it fits inside there. All right, that's good. That's good. So then I have a piece of this frayed that I just seem to have found. Okay, so this needs to be frayed down here. All right. So then this is gonna go on top of here like this, on here like this. And what else do I want to put on there? I know I want to do some stitching, hand stitching. Oh, I want to put a charm on there. Okay, I need to get some lace. Let's see if I want to use one of these on here. Amazing, someone did all that work to better down here. And I'm cutting it apart. I'm not sure what I want to do up here yet. Oh. This is silk ribbon. silk ribbon's kind of fun because you can make flowers, and but I wish I had wider and darker. I was looking for some ribbon and stuff. I found this heart that I made, and I've made a lot of these. Gosh, back in the 80s, I made these for like sticks. You'd put them on a stick and you'd put them in flowers. You'd stuff them. So, you know, I've pieced together 2 pieces there, and then a whole one in the back, and then I turn them right side out and stuff them. But look how much trouble I'm having. I bet this heart's going to be way too big for this tag, darn it. Maybe I'll make it into another tag. Or I'll stuff it and hang it on my door. That's true. I was trying to think of the next wreath for my door, and all the wreaths I put on my door I've purchased, so I wanted to make the next one. Oh, I used to do a lot of putsy sewing. Look, isn't that cute? Too big though. Too big. I should make a whole bunch of those again and make a wreath for my door right now. All right, I'm gonna get sewing. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna use, I'm not sure about that ribbon yet, but that's all right. Little contrasting there. So there we go. Now I got a knot because there we go. All right. Snip. So I have lots of different needles, and I should put them in my needle book, but you know, like this one says hand sewing, and this one says embroidery. I suppose I could tell if by looking at it. So you just need one of these. And I think I want to do like a blanket stitch on it to attach it. Good luck getting this in here. I need one with a bigger eye on it. This one says embroidery, so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. This is a tapestry needle. This is just going to be make holes too big, but we'll see. Plus it's not as sharp. All right, let's just see how this works. Maybe I need 2 threads. Ah, dear. So I'm going to come in from the back, and I'm not going, yeah, see. I'm not going to. And then I'm just going to lay it across like this. And then go in. See, it's not going to look very good with this big needle. Go in and out like that. So it's coming across like that, like with a little loop. So I'm going in and out, and it would be easier with a smaller needle. In and out, and then I wrap the thread around there like that. And I'm just holding it because I did knot that, and I could have, but I didn't. So that's what I'm going to do all the way around here. In and out. See, I could, I do probably have one of those threaders and could use a smaller needle, but I just like to use what I have. Like I said, not a perfectionist. I think that's called blanket stitch, because that's what you would do around a blanket. And Felicia had a good idea, and so did Anne. They kind of glued these together first before they stitched them so they wouldn't move around, or they pinned them. That's really a good idea. I'm not doing that. And I want my blanket stitches to all be somewhat the same size. Probably could put the thimble on. I got the thimble out. Here it is. That might help. One thing good about this big needle, if I poke myself, it doesn't hurt as much as the sharper needles. Yeah, I like the way that looks. All right, I'm just going to keep going. You know, the reason I said Felicia might like that book is because she keeps saying how she doesn't sew or doesn't know how to sew, and I think her tags are beautiful. So, not that she, you know, she wants to learn. And there's probably a million websites that show all the different embroidery stitches. So, all right. So what I did is I took a little piece of this silk ribbon, and then I finally got my tiny needle threaded because that had to happen, and I used like sewing machine thread. So I just, you know, wiggled back and forth, and then I'm just going to pull this through here and decide if I want that on there or not. This one I am going to make a knot in the end. This is some variegated thread that I like to use on my sewing machine. And just trim off these uneven ends. Okay. So, you know, you can do that to make flowers and all kinds of things. So I pulled it close, but now I want to spread it out and see if I want to stitch it on here. I think I do. So, do I want to stitch it right to the tag? Gotta make it a little evener. Tiny, tiny, tiny. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and sew it to the red. I got the blanket stitch. It's not the best on there, but it's on there. So I want to put this across the top of here. We'll go in here. I think I should anchor it maybe here in the middle. Let's get the gathers the way I want them. So now I can continue to sew this on here with this thread if I want to. Maybe I should sew these pieces on. What do you think? Before I sew it to the tag, because I had the needle. So, you know, these are bad stitches, but that's okay, right? I'm going to come up behind this. See, if I pull too tight, then it'll go like that. So I'm stitching the heart and the white like underneath this part, so that those stitches tack things down but don't show. You know, I've said in videos before, I had great aunts and my grandmother that lived up and down the street from me, and yeah, they're the ones that taught me all the things. You know, some of my friends would probably go, "Oh my gosh, you're telling people you do this," because I don't do it perfectly, but I like to do it. Okay, so I'm liking that. I'll go through here and make a knot. So when you can't see it now, but when I got done doing the heart, oh yeah, I can. I tied it, knotted it there. Maybe I want to put some more stitches here. So got a little knot there. I'm not too worried about these falling apart. All right, that there. Put this down here. Now this I want to put on with white thread, and good luck threading this needle. But this is a really sharp little needle. All right, let's see if we can get this one in here. I really want to use this needle because it is sharp and it's fine. So again, I'm going to sew this onto here and not on the tag yet. You just need to tack it down, right? All right, so you got that on there. Now I gotta pick a charm. Oh, I know which one I want to use. I'm gonna use this one. This one has wings. Now, do I want to put it here? Or here? Or here? I think it's gotta go here. All right, so we will take this same thread, come up here. Oh, I hope my grandmother's not watching. She'd probably say, oh, Linda, those stitches are such a mess. But it's okay. It's just for a tag. Oh, I'm liking that a lot. So now I need to sew it to the tag. And oh, I wish I had more of this thread on here. And it really probably should be a little bit heavier thread, like embroidery thread. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, so I want to use embroidery thread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke some holes in the four corners. All right, so I want to put it here. Then I'm going to use some, I think, white, if I have any white embroidery thread. I wanted embroidery thread, but I don't have any, and I want it white. I do have blue. Well, that would kind of tie in that, wouldn't it? All right, let's give that a try. And then I want the one that's a little bit bigger. Let's hope I can get this in here. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Okay. So I thought I would do some like French knots. Now if I can remember how to do them. So I'm going to come up here like this. And I'm just going to hold this here because I'm not quite sure. You know, if I want to take it out, I can take it out. Okay. So to make those, if I remember, you go round and round a couple of times, then you go back in the hole. And you gotta find the hole because these holes are really hard. There we go. You wanna hold that tight so that it makes like a little lumpy. There we go. So it's almost like a little rosé kind of flowery thing. And I think I'll tie that now. And I had to poke those holes because I just can't, you know, with this needle, it just won't go through. All right, so come up through the fabric again. Okay. And then I'm going to wrap this from the back like 3 times. Then go back in the same hole and then pull it through. And I have my little French knot. And you can't really see it that good there, but you will. All right, then I'm going to come down to this hole, but I think what I'm going to do is go like this and make a, you know, just kind of knot it there so that it stays. Then I'm going to come down to this one. This one will show up a little bit more. Oops, maybe. I have to get in the fabric. which means I have to go a little bit above the edge. So let's hope that works. All right, again, I'm gonna go around 3 times, go back in the same hole. Oops. Or you can go close to the same hole. Okay, now I gotta find the hole back here. I'm gonna keep that pulled tight there so that, there we go. There's another little French knot. Then again, I'm gonna go around like this, make another knot here, just to hold it tight. I put these holes kind of down too far. I should have put them up a little higher, but that's okay. Well, you know, because this is kind of chewed off, so I really should have the hole up higher here. Oh, well, that's what never mind. I can just, that's what I did with the other one, is I just came through the hole and then I went up to where I wanted it. So that's what I'm doing right there. So the reason I joined this is because I like to do this, and I haven't done any, you know, this kind of sewing in a long time. And I thought, yay, this was right up my alley for something fun to do weekly. All right, so back through there. Oops, got some of my fringes in there. Okay, so there we have our little French knots. Through there, I'm trying to think. I feel like I need something there. Okay, again, I want to do a little knot back here. And then I'm going to go up here and tie it off. Go around, 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 like that. That makes a nice little spot for writing. And I can tie these two together. But I have one more thing I feel like I really got to do to it, because that one spot's pretty empty, right? A square knot there. Let me see, I might like that sticking out there. Let's see. Not quite that much though. All right, I feel like I need something here. So I might be getting some beads, clear beads in there, okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, now, you know, I have watched Felicia and Ann, so if it feels like I'm copying, I may be, but I may not be. I can't really remember. All right, what thread do I want to use to put these on with just this white thread? I did it. See, this really should have been done before, but not to worry. I think I have enough room behind there that I can get in there. So I'm just gonna slide my needle underneath here, come out where I want it to come out. I have a knot. Go through this, and then I want to go through that bead twice. So I'm gonna go like that, picking up stuff off my desk. So I'm gonna come back through that spot, if I can find it. There we go. And then up and through again. And then, let's see. Do I want to just, I think think what I'll do is just thread a couple on there. And they'll be nice and close. 2, and then go around. There's 3. Let's see what 5 does. I think it's going to have to be 4. 5 is going to be too many. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put it kind of crooked like that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think what I'll do is go through here. There we go, get them nice and close together. And then I'm going to come up through here and go through that last one twice. Get them nice together. Yeah, I like that. Oops. I think I have enough stuff on this tag. I think got a little crazy, but that's all right too, isn't it? All right. So I'm not going through the whole tag. I'm just going through the paper so you can't, or paper through the fabric so you can't really see it. Alrighty, so then I went around that twice. Now I'm going to knot it. I want to get as close as I can in there to knot it. There, it's got 2 knots. It should hold a little fringe. Okay, and then I need to write on the back week 2 of 52. Use this one. All right, so I wrote on the back, week 2 of 52, sad week in USA. Hope and joy coming our way, January 10th, 2021. So there is my tag for the 52 tags. A year in a year. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.